This is Final Fantasy VI. Now, here's a not really controversial opinion, I guess. Final Fantasy VII is the most important Final Fantasy game. Now, there might be arguments on which one is the best game of the Final Fantasy series, but when it comes to importance into the video game industry, 7 is the most important. You can maybe make a discussion for saying 11 or 14 are equally as important to the video game industry, but when it comes to raw importance and literally changing the industry to what it is today, Final Fantasy VII is the most important, most influential. Final Fantasy VII is so important that the PlayStation and the company of Sony might not be the same thing it was today if not for Final Fantasy VII. It is that much of a grandstanding argument to make that Final Fantasy VII is most important. However, 6 is my favorite to play. Final Fantasy VI is probably up there with my all-time favorite RPGs of all time, if not all-time favorite games. It's at least top 5 RPGs and probably top 10 games of all time for me to play. There's just so much special and good things to say about this game, and so many of its tropes and hallmarks that was set up in Final Fantasy VI, where you could actually see a lot of it in Final Fantasy VII as well. What is there to say, man? There is so much good with this game. And if this is your first time watching or somehow playing or noticing this game, welcome. So what this is a pixel remake of the original game, and you might notice that there are some different visuals already when it comes to the dialogue. If you've seen what it's supposed to look like, this is clearly a little bit different. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, steam engines took place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. This is the Pixel remake. Yet there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past and use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world. That man right there is iconic. I'll get into all the stuff as it goes. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? There's the city. Hard to believe an Esper has been found frozen there for 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Why aren't they... Now that I realize it, why are they just sending 3 people to take this town? Yes, our witch. Hershey's fried 50 of our magic armor soldiers in 3 minutes. Kinda makes your skin crawl, don't it? Relax, with that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. The girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. It's kind of worrying they're sending so few people to do this, and so few people after, like, well, approach from the east, move out! So few people to utilize quite literally one of the most powerful weapons in their army. But yes, this is the Pixel remake. What this remake does is take a lot of the individuality, and it takes all of the pieces of the original game, specifically the Super Nintendo game, and just upscale it with modern pixelation. Or I guess not quite modern per se, but a lot of modernization to it when it comes to the music and the visuals. And it looks far better than the kind of, I personally think, lazy and slapdash remake that we got a couple of years back. Effectively, they got the exact same artist who did a lot of the pixelation art back for the original game, and just got into upscale it to this point. Same thing with the musicians and shit too. But yeah, I love Final Fantasy VI, man. There's just so much about it to love, and I really do like a lot of the more nuanced pieces of the story. Like, I won't go too heavy into spoilers right here and now, or at least I'll try not to, but you can, out of the 14 possible characters in this game, you can make an argument and say that 12 of the 14 could be considered a main character of the entire story. God, I love this game so fucking much, man. There's so much to like about it. I'm also know a lot about, I don't know too much, but I do know they've updated and changed a few things to make the quality of life a lot better. The girl takes point. Don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Narsh. Alright. So we have move, we have a confirm, be back. Oh, we can auto run. Interesting. Guess what's gotta be here. Let's keep moving. Oh shit, we just get the... So in the original game, you don't get this from the get-go. This was an item that you had to get called the sprint shoes. Limmer's got no business here. And they're making me fight a dog. With a fucking mech. Alright. Fire beam. She also has a lot more spells that these guys have. Thunder beam. Posing in the mech. Can't go into this buildings. Imperial Majestic armor. Not even Narsh is safe anymore. Vanisher. Heal Force. So I'm not going to attack anyone except her just to show off all these special attacks that she gets others just by. She just said get the fuck out. Magic missile. Wedge went to level 2. So did Biggs. And if it isn't blatantly clear, Biggs and Wedge are straight up not Final Fantasy. They're straight up Star Wars references, like Biggs and Wedge from Star Wars, from episodes 4, 5, 6. Stop them for Narsh. And yes, this game works on the ATB system, meaning that the quicker you are, the better things go. Let Shimmy show you Confuser. It does exactly what you think it does. It confuses all enemies, and the confusion just makes them turn around until they get hit. Can I? Yes, I can defend. And final unique skill, Bio Blast. Of course, literal chemical warfare. Hey, wait, that's illegal. Guess not in the Empire's world. I got a little thirst at, like, are we sure we're gonna do this? Charge! Fire beam. Oh, let's see. LB and RB to flee. To target all. Oh, there's an auto battle feature. Neat. Terra went up a level. I cannot believe they just give you the sprint shoes for free. We got them trapped now. This also showcases the different systems of battle that could happen to you. Critical. Nope. Actually, I should show off the other beams. Let's show off Thunder. Just ignore those other icons you saw on the map right now. We can't do anything with those. Don't question how these people can just casually control entire mammoths. It's fine. And Bioblast. Ice Beam. Fire Beam. Chemical warfare. According to our source, some miners unearthed the frozen Esper in a snoo shaft they were digging. This must be it. Save point. I don't need to. I know how save points work. Magitech Elite and 2 soldiers. What are your statuses? 40, 41, 31. And you might notice that for this girl that we have can for some reason use magic as well. But notice how Biggs and Wedge can't. Because in this world, magic is incredibly rare. I'm gonna take this turn to heal everybody, by the way. Heal force. Heal force. Heal force. Fire beam. I'll handle this. Stand back. Wow, look at you. Ram your giant mech into something. Ah, real talent. We're not hitting over the Esper. Ymir, get them. The first time I saw this enemy in FF14, I freaked out because I'm like, oh, FF6 stuff! Hold it. This thing. They must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning and stores this energy in its shell. Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. You want to see what happens when you attack the shell, by the way? What was it? Do the thing. Do the thing. There we go. That's what happens. Anyway, make sure, so you can't use any lightning attacks on this guy at all, or it does that. I'm gonna heal force here because I don't want to risk, because it will peek its head back to the shell. And currently, Biggs has been hit with slow, meaning that his turn comes up slower. It's dipped into the shell, can't do anything, so here you just sit back and heal. You can also press Y while sitting here to change between each of the characters who are currently ready on the ATB bar. Ice Beam, Fire Beam, Magitech Missile. Hey, classic. First boss of the game, not really all that challenging, but still cool concept. High potion, ether. Ether? I'm not really sure how to say it. Hello, Esper. So this is the frozen Esper? This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. Whoa, where's that light coming from? Oh, there goes Wedge. What was that? Wedge? Wedge, where are you? Hey, what's going on? And there goes Big. And we are never heard from again. Let's see, how do I open map? Like that. So this is new. They added a straight map feature. I know there are people who will be like, I don't like having the map feature in the game, which is understandable. I personally kind of like it. You even get the actual one. Oh, that's neat. You even get vision on how many chests and free items there are in the area. I like that. Where am I? My, and I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you in time, that is. A mysterious young woman, born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestolian Empire. So, her name is Terra. Now, in Japan, her name is Tina. Now, you might be saying, wow, that's such a fucking lame name. Why wouldn't they name her Tina? Because in Japan, Tina is a very rare and strange name. Whereas in America, in the Europeans, Tina is kind of common as a name. So when they ported it here and translated it, it was her name that translated to Terra. And I believe in most official capacities now, her name's Terra, because even Japan realized, wait, Terra's a much cooler name. Oh, that's strange. Why do I have to use the keyboard to whatever? Some characters and symbols may not display properly. Terra. My name is Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Epic spoilers. Epic foreshadowing. Open up. We're here for the Magitech armor pilot. Open the door our way. Hand over the girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. That said, before we do that... Oh, cool! So now there's a little exclamation point when there's an item there. Yeah, there's an elixir right there. Open this door right now. Hand over the girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Run away! Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. Up there! Uh-oh, time to go. Marsh Mines, 3rd floor. And here's where the game actually starts. I no longer have an OP armor. Get into the mine, someone just throws a fucking wrench at you. Burn, bitches. Potion, nice. God. Even after all these years, this game still plays so well. Oh, so I do know some of the things that this is a hard remake of 3. Really share their mind wrench with you and then murder you, monster. I know, right? How dare I not take the wrench to the face so willingly and nicely? Clearly, I'm the bad guy here. And these spirits just want to give me a hug, right? And look at me setting them on fire. So yeah, this is a hard remake of the game on Super Nintendo. So that means the stuff that gets added in the GBA version, like the super dungeon there, as well as I literally killed like 50 people before this. And yes, I'm a genocidal American maniac. Oh yes, so the things that add in the GBA version were not added into this. Let's look back. Which is a shame, really, because I would have liked to do the Super Dungeon shit. And the fact that you add Gilgamesh, one of the most iconic characters in Final Fantasy series, in the GBA version, we don't get to see him, it's gonna be sad, but hey, as it goes. Thank you. There she is! Convenient cave-in! He's iconic, man. People like Gilgamesh. I like Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is great. And the battle on the battle of the big bridge is an iconic theme. My sweet little magic user. With a slave crown, you'll be all mine. The most badass villain in all of Final Fantasy. Fuck off, Sephiroth. People love Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is great. That clown right there is one of the most iconic characters in Final Fantasy for a reason. Good, good. Burn them all to a crisp. We'll get back to him later. Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has been returned to us. We have been chosen. Oh god. The time has come for us to acclaim our rightful dominion over the world. Nothing should stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestalt! Has there ever been a speech like that? You're better. Did you really just make that joke? He's just clowning around. Oh my god. Has there ever been a time where someone's made a speech like that and it hasn't been evil? Took you long enough. Busy with all their robbing and plundering, I presume? It did not need to go so hard in these remix music. A treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. Locke. I'm not changing any of the names, by the way. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Depends on who wins the war. I mean, I guess. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. Girl, you don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join the underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. There she is! Oh, wonderful. There's a whole bunch of... Kupo! The Mugs! Moogles, are you saying you want to help? Kupo? Kupo! Adorable little bastards. Use this to protect Terra from the guards. You're like, I don't need an explanation, I got it. So, you can throw 3 different parties. LT to switch the parties, walk them forward, and if anyone gets to Terra in this, you instantly lose. So what I always did was I'd send a party here, send a party here, and then send a party here, and block off any chance of them actually even moving forward. Yeah, they literally can't move forward now. What's up? Ignore most of these names, by the way. The only one that matters is the one named Mog. Twilight Requiem. If that's not a goddamn JoJo sounding thing, I don't know what is. Cosmog. Mugmog, Mogwin, Mogly. There's no real strat, honestly, early on when it comes to this game. It's just a case of attack as fast as you possibly can. Especially since none of these have any of their secondary abilities. I'm gonna see if I can steal the item from this guy. How do you summon an entire fucking snowstorm? Steal. Oh shit. That said, I honestly suggest not stealing all that much in this game until you get his ability to attack and steal. Because it really is just a case of your best option is to just be attacking. Having the opponent do less damage to you is the best way to play this game. And you do the best way to do that is to just not let them play the game by killing them. Saying death is the best CC remains true to this day. That snowstorm bullshit's annoying though. And it's not worth it to heal here either, because if you do lose a fight, all that happens is you get teleported back to the start. Oh my god. That's 2 down. Nice block. These guys do also give you a proper showcase of like a lot of the weapons you begin throughout the game, which is good. Probably gonna die before I get my attack off though. Oh no, nice. Good job. And now we will, oops, wrong button. This party system will be important later into the game. Keep track of it. This is also a good time to show off his ability. So, Mog's special ability is called Dance. You get locked into dancing, but every single turn you will do a random attack in a certain set amount of attack options. The thing is, it's based on the terrain, and if you do a dance improper to the terrain, there is a 50% chance you'll fail, but if you do succeed, you'll change the terrain into your dance. Power of Mog, baby! Thanks, Moogles, we're in your debt. Why'd you put her down to whatever? This switch oughta... Hey, you're back with us now. You saved me. Save your thanks for the Moogles. I can't remember a thing. It's like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory? Man said it would come back eventually, so you got amnesia. Don't worry, I won't leave your side until your memories return. I'm not gonna up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe, I promise. Look at you, Locke. Stop simping. I'm kidding. He's not simping. He's just being a good person. So if we try to enter into the city, by the way. Is that... Hey! Yeah, that happens. It's not safe here. We better hightail it south to Figaro. This is a school for the beginning adventure. Despite all our recent advances in technology, the outside world remains full of monsters we know little about. Here, we provide advice to travelers brave enough to face as many dangers. The only reason I want to go in here is because if I remember correctly, yep, healing bucket. Everyone's back to full life. Still can't run in the overworld, makes sense. I'm so used to the A button for I'm still used to the Super Nintendo layout of the controller, where the A button was the rightmost button as opposed to the A button being the X button now. I'm playing on a PS4 controller. I can walk diagonally. What the shit? This feels wrong. Why can I walk diagonally? This feels strange. This feels off. I'm not saying it feels bad, it just feels weird. Oh, notice how Locke did a lot less damage there? That's because I have been moved into the back line. When you get back attacked, everyone's rows are switched from where they currently were. So people in the front get moved to the back, and the people in the back move to the front. And obviously that deals a lot less damage. Ranged weapons ignore that, and ranged abilities ignore that. But basic attacks, just like a knife or a sword, do not. God, I love this game, man. I know I've said it many times. Ooh! Halt! Oh, it's you. Proceed. Ooh! That theme music, though! They did not need to go that hard, but I am appreciative that they did! He's good for another Birgards. Have been locked up for thievery and worse. You best keep your distance. Move, I want to talk to him. Move, I want to talk to him. I want to talk to the Birgards and thieves. God damn it. Woo! The Vero's castle engine is down these stairs. The machines are currently undergoing maintenance, so you can be ready to move at the moment's notice if need arises. What do you mean, move? I'm sorry, I can't let you go down there. It's too dangerous. What dangers are there in an engine room? I know, but again, no spoilers. Go speak to the king. Go speak to the king. You wouldn't know by looking at it, but the castle is loaded with advanced technology. For example, oops, it's all top secret. Item shops, we'll come back to those. Go and speak to the king. Go and speak to the king. You mean this young woman is... Who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back on a lady on our very first meeting. The young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution, Edgar. If you played FF14 and wonder where most of your abilities come from when it comes to being a machinist, for all 5 machinists out there who play this game, this guy is it. This guy is the progenitor of the machinist class. I'm Edgar, the king of Figaro. Surprised that someone like me knows a king? Yeah, yep. I'll catch you two later. So you're an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry, Figaro and the Empire are allies. Feel free to rest up here for as long as you like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty captivated me. Oh my god. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. I guess your abilities would rank a distant 3rd. What's the matter? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. Ha! Suppose some girls would have felt something from those words, but not me. Yo, shots. Just straight shot down. Feel free to wonder about the castle. Feel free to wonder about the castle. I think Stone Empire got his hands on something called magic? How the skulls have the power of magic, man. He set his sights on world domination. Seriously, is there ever been a time where someone who's like, I want to dominate the world, has ever been a good guy? At all. Gold Needle, welcome. Fun fact, if you come with here as Edgar, as the leader of the party, everything's half off. Because who would charge their king? To buy 1 cent. Thank you. I can't remember when I first get access to him as a leader, but so I'm just gonna buy his stuff now. Potion antidotes. Welcome. Come with an auto crossbow, with noise blaster, and a bio blaster, please. So you remember that confuser and bio blast I did earlier? I get that now, but only with Edgar. I should talk to these other people. Figaro has an alliance with the Empire. Figaro's most advanced structure in the world. Disagree, but alright. Rest for a bit? Yes. Oh, cool, I can push people out of the way. Our king showers his attention on women. Young, old, pretty, plain, no one is safe. You know what? Not too long ago, the king tried to hit on the high priestess. Oh, did she ever let him have it? I'm sure he's already made a pass or two at you already, hasn't he? Yes. You know what? Edgar is a lech, but at least he hits on every woman and isn't just like pick your choosy. He's literally that song. I would fuck every girl in the world as a person. Now, for the most part, that's okay. But let me show you why that's a problem that he's doing that. Also, be careful not to walk too far out because you will go out into the desert alone. This is Figaro Castle. You want to try to get over to here. His Majesty said he'd marry me when I got old enough. Yeah, he even hits on children. That shit's creepy. Very fucking creepy. The Stolen Empire has already overthrown all 3 of the other nations on the southern continent. It's only a matter of time before they make their way up here. I can't believe you made that just clowning around joke. Holy shit. Edgar had a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about his successor? Are you blind? Have you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar! Are you crying? Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Sabin. Where's it Sabin? Oh god, whoa, 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 whoa. I know. There we go. Ah yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now, what he's doing. He's the younger brother of the two, by the way. Even though when you eventually get him on your party, he is physically bigger in all regards. Then again, one person's a king, the other person became a... You'll see what he becomes later. It took me so long as a kid to figure out to go to that one specific NPC to advance the plot line. The king's brother was so disgusted by the manner of the succession that he fled the castle after looking back. I've heard tell that the entire matter was settled on the flip of a coin. It was settled on the flip of a coin. Phoenix down. I wonder. I'm not going to worry too much about all the items in Figaro Castle, because spoilers will be coming back here later, so that can wait. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar, there's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubts.
Phooey, Emperor Gestalt stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead. Why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. Ahem, there's sand in my boots.
All gone, sir. That iconic laugh!
Pathetic idiots.
Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you?
Out of my way.
Have you been busy down south, taking over the country or three? What's what the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance with the miserable little sandpit? Don't make us laugh. What brings Emperor Gestalt, own court mage Kefka, to my humble castle?
A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We'd heard she found refuge here.
This wouldn't have been to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it?
Lies. She's really stole something of minor value. Is she here?
That's a tough one. There's more girls here than giant grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all.
Oh, Edgar, you know you're only standing to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro.
Oh, the sound of that. Where's Tara? Take her to her room. I'll just stay and chat, but Chancellor and I have some planning to do. Being a king's not all tea and crumpets now. Maybe you'll excuse me. Follow me. Scholars of the world are busy studying magic, but you can only learn so much about it without seeing it. The ancients once wielded a force known as magic. Those who mastered the art were called magi. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter! On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narsh is one of us too. The Empire. But I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They're using you. That's all. Things are different now. It's just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. Try not to think too hard right now. You'll know what to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? Join the not evil empire taking over the world? Is it really that hard of a decision? How will I know its decision is right? Well, one side is trying to, stop the evil empire from literally slaughtering innocent people and taking over the world. And the other side is said evil empire. Real hard decision here. What the... You sleep with your clothes on? What's going on? It's the Empire. Kefka, he... What do you think you're doing? Fire. Fire. Oh, wait, no. Fire. 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 Burn. Burn. Fire. Bring me the girl now. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, then enjoy the barbecue. The castle's on fire. The castle's on fire. Ready. Yes, sire.
Had a change of hearts?
Seems I have no choice. Later, nerd. Or perhaps I do.
Oh my, the brave and noble king abandoned his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful!
Jump. Woo! Alright, sink her into the sand. Woohoo!
Sink her into the what? What? What's happening?
Figaro dive mode engaged. You can't take or burn down the castle if we're under carouse. Witness the glory of Figaro.
Just snuff out the fire with the actual sands.
Later.
Go kill them!
Magitech armor canonically faster than Chocobos. Got it. Back attack. Ow. Ow. Jesus Christ. Okay, then. Not even gonna bother stealing. Now, here's a fun little thing that I'm about to show you. So, technically, you can beat this entire fight without using magic. But if you do use magic, this happens. I don't think noise blasters work. Do they? What's the matter, Edgar? I mean, you jumped all of a sudden. Did you see what I just saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, get through something, huh? Really something? That was magic. Magic. Magic? She used magic? Whisper, whisper. Whisper, whisper. Terra. Your name was Terra, right? What is it? What's that just now? I'm sorry, Fuck off, don't scare her. No, we're the ones who should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I, it's just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... Doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us out right now. Thanks, Locke. Thanks, Edgar. Wink. Swoon! Oh, they stop! Oh, that's so lame! In the original game, they're able to just keep going and go all the way off screen, and Terra's like, get the fuck back here, come on! Oh, so it does work. Good. So, magic attacks do not break confusion, by the way. Noise blaster. Nor does steel, I believe. Well, can't really test it now. We can hit both. And noise blaster. Yeah, let me check steel. Okay, yeah, steel does not break it. Guess I can. Oh, but guess not. Bravo, Figaro. Later, chump.
Son of a sandworm, you paid for this!
That was great. Were those bad people? I'm scared. You literally set them on fire. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic. That is direct to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for your own. And if they get them, the world's done for. Terra, do you want to understand your powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please, Edgar's right. There's a cave just south up here that leads to South Figaro. Let's head in that direction. Ooh, I like the drift capability. You cannot have any random encounters while on a chocobo, by the way. Ooh, nice little animation getting off, too. King Edgar, where are you headed, sire? To the cave and eastward to South Figaro. We'll make our way for the return headquarters in the north. Return to the castle and pass the word along. Understood, sir. Take care. Deuces. So before we go in, I should check the map. This button? Yes. There are 3 chests in here. Understandable. Recovery spring. Ignore the turtle. He'll be important later. Not right now. Preemptive attack. On the bright side, I was looking to show off his other tools. So, auto crossbow, literally the same auto crossbow function that you see in FF14 if you play Machinist. Oh, cool. That means I just need to do an auto crossbow to attacks to kill. I can save some of the magic. Now, this chest right here, you actually want to save until later. Trust me on that. That chest in particular will be better for us in the long run if we save it. I will reopen that chest later. Attack. Burn and auto crossbow. Good luck. So the auto crossbow, hey, she launched poison on naturally. So the auto crossbow is one of those special actions that works even in the back row at full effectiveness. Really? That's what was that? A preemptive attack into 2 back attacks? Jesus. Attack there, attack here, and an auto crossbow. Nice crit terror. Too bad it was in the back line. This will open now. Ether. Great! Ether! There's the preemptive. And I'll get that one as well. By the way, until endgame, you're basically just going to be using only his tools and not even bother attacking with Edgar. Attack and attack. Gas, gas, gas. I want to step on the gas. Da 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 da. Damn, almost. You're gonna hear me humming the themes of these fights a lot. These songs are burned into here. God, it's so weird seeing you walk diagonally. That is so fucking trippy. Oh. Hey, can you guess which one of these characters that we're looking at right now will be important to us later? Motherfucker even has his own unique theme. Oh man, look at all these characters in here. I wonder which one will be important later. Huh? Kids aren't allowed in here. Okay, fine. You look just like that student of Duncan's. That man at the counter's got a nasty look about him. I hear the Empire's been invading one town after another. I wonder how safe we are in South Pickerel. Duncan's been training his boy Vargas along with his other students. He's always grumbling about how the kid never seems to make any progress. Man, I wanna get a drink. Come on, move. Right, ignore us. Maybe we'll just disappear. Hey, back off, Locke. That guy looks familiar. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lies a face known to no one who lives. That's false, by the way. I'm just giving some spoilers. Shadow. Fun fact: this character was designed by Tetsuya Nomura, aka the creator of the Kingdom Hearts series. Yeah, that's Shadow, all right. He's an assassin. He'd kill his own best friend for the right price. Guess we better steer clear of him. Leave us, the dog eats strangers. Not false, I guess. On my way. I gotta get sent over to the old timer. Cause see, some of us have jobs. Now scram. God, his theme is good. Even if he's a fucking edgelord. Guess Figaro stood up to the Empire. Great, now we're all gonna be drawn into the war. 80 gil a night. No, I'm good. You can gain all kinds of ability by equipping relics. These shoes double my walking speed. Watch this! Bam! No one saw that? Relics grant you a variety of abilities, for example, sprint shoes double your walking speed. Gauntlet lets you hold a weapon with both hands to increase damage. The Knight's Code makes you shield others in combat. Your Goon Boots allow you to perform jump attacks. A person can pick up 2 relics at the same time. Kubo? So I'm going to show you the sprint shoes. Honestly, these ones aren't that great, and it's just better to get these naturally than to spend gil on them. But yes, back in the original game, this current speed was the speed that you got when wearing the sprint shoes, and this was the base walk speed. However, yeah, now that I think about it, so what do I get now? Woo! We are zooming. We are zooming. Jesus Christ. Our shops carry weapons and armors relic of utmost quality. Welcome to South Figaro. Woo! Beyond Mount Colt lies the Saber Mountains. Why can't I take a boat there? The ships ain't going nowhere. The ship ain't going anywhere. Why not? I'm your king. Do your goddamn jobs. What kind of dummies would go and make the Empire mad? Welcome to South Figaro. Thank you, Green Cherry. I wonder if it'll really come to war. Maybe I should return home before it's too late. Probably for the best. Jesus Christ, we are zipping. Oh wait, I think there's an item out here. If I remember correctly. Yep. I played this game so many times, there's a lot of pieces here and there that I'm gonna keep remembering. The city's eastern border, so attacking from there would... Hey, what do you think you're doing here? Barging in here while I'm trying to write a letter. There's always a nasty draft in this room. Oh, where's it coming from? I'm afraid I'll catch a cold. Right here. This place will become important later, trust me. Hyper wrists and Hermes sandals. So Hermes Sandals go here, and Hyper Wrist goes here. I don't think we can go too much farther back here. We can go farther back here. 500 gil, 1,000 gil, clocks. Old clock's ticking. Empty, 1,500 gil, and old clock is not ticking. So that's what stopped people from advancing too far. Interesting. I cannot believe how fast you fucking zoom with the sprint shoes. By the way, this guy's right here is a traitor. It's not blatantly clear. Clang clang, I'm the Magitech armor. My dad's super important. So important, people come here for dinner all the time. Even General Lee. Generally. I forget I was gonna say something. Yeah, her father's a literal traitor. This way. Welcome. Little knife. Great sword. Noise blaster. Mithril sword. And equip. Real reason to buy the stuff for Edgar when it comes to weapons, because he's just be using his auto crossbow, honestly. Buckler, heavy shields. We'll buy 3 heavy shields. Well, this system is so much better for equipping people and shit. I love it. We'll buy 3 of these. Kenpogi and a robe. Next. Heavy shields. Cotton robe. Next. Hat. Kenpogi. Heavy shield. I think they make him a worse thief. Thank you. Thank you. At east, you'll see Mount Colts. Welcome. Give me 1 more tent, and we'll get 2 echo screams and an eye drops just to be safe. Thank you. You as well. God, I'm going so fucking fast. I cannot get over how fucking fast I'm moving. My grandpa used to be the servant for the richest family in town. My work here is done. You out of my way. Unlike strangers, bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. Do you see that cool Figueroa Castle? Do you see how cool Figueroa Castle looked as it moved through the sand? No? Well, I suppose that would have been kind of hard now that it being underground and all. Thanks for your enthusiasm, kid. The big house at the north end of town belongs to the richest family here. The town's fences are tight. Even with their magic armor, the Imperials won't find it easy to get inside. Foreshadowing. My husband Duncan's a martial artist. He's famous even in Figueroa to the north. He took his students to Mount Colts for meditation and training, so he probably won't be back for a while. Save point. Now you might be wondering, why is there a save point there? That'll also become important later. For right now, don't worry about it. And let's save. Alright, so we got Terra. So far our team is a magical girl with amnesia, not unsure of her past. Sorry, treasure hunter, and a king. When we return, we will push our way towards Mount Colt and make it to the returners. That being said, for right now, I want everyone to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. But for right now, I'm out. Later.